Hi, today what we're going to talk about is some diseases. We get a lot of questions about what's wrong with my tree. The leaves are turning brown or they're curling. And so today what we're going to focus on are stone fruit and a fungal disease called brown rot. We see it really bad in Santa Cruz with our coastal fog. There's a lot of moisture in the air during the growing season. And so we're going to talk about how to identify it and plan of action to treat it. So you can see this behind me, this beautiful apricot tree. It's got some fruit set on it. It's growing really nice, but when you start to look a little bit closer, you're going to notice some brown leaves, and these leaves are an indication that the tree is infected by something. In this case, we're seeing brown rot. And so how I can tell is the tip of the leaf is turning brown and it's kind of dying back. And so you can kind of see it throughout. There's a couple of different examples in here. And what we do to treat it is during the dormant season, we like to spray these with an organic copper, and we'll do that in, right around November, December, right at leaf drop, and then again at bud swell. And that can kind of help reduce infection. It's a fungal disease, so like I said, with the moisture in the air that we experience throughout the spring, we have a hard time kind of eradicating it completely. And now that we're in the growing season, what we recommend doing is pruning it out and then disposing the leaves and any of the old rotten fruit from the orchard and getting it out of here. If you drop the cuttings on the orchard floor, you're just going to risk reinfecting the disease into the tree the next year. So I'll show you how to prune it out. You're really just pruning it back to its point of attachment. Okay, so now we're going to show you how to prune this out. Like I said, we're going to prune this back to its point of attachment. If you've got a couple of different shoots coming out of here, what you're going to do is prune it back into clean wood or green wood. So I see this nice little shoot coming out of here that has not been affected. So I am going to prune it right there to that nice green shoot. This entire shoot has died back, so I'm going to prune it right back to its point of attachment here. That, and this one back there. It's pretty straightforward. The biggest thing is you want to make sure that you get the entire shoot out of there, and then, like I said, remove it from the orchard floor. So we'll get, this one looks like it might actually it broke the other side. Okay, here we go. We're just going to prune it right back to the collar, right like that. And then do this one. You can kind of start moving through it pretty quick.